You're from the Trade and Make Money school out there. That is fun. We have days like that where everything is working. So we did pretty good today. We did better than good on our early calls and the trading with the setups that we have. So you have to be pleased with the recommendations, the information that was put into the room. You had a good opportunity to make some loot today. Okay, we have 3 lower highs here, definitely an inside day. Inside days typically mean uncertainty. They're waiting for something to change. And if we put all of this together, it's pretty easy to see that we've got resistance in the 1230 area, and you can see down here all these 2-letter ledges and single prints. We've got pretty good support basically at 1100. And 50% retracement of this last range takes us down to 1150. Kind of right in the middle. If we put all of this together, definitely a B. If I separate out this, got an H, move out of the middle. And here's where we find ourselves. So just putting the cursor on it, the resistance held. We got some help from the beige book. No one's really too excited about, I mean, you're reading more negative stuff about the economy than you are about than the positive stuff. And the Fed's policy is specifically designed to fight deflation. Hadn't worked very well, but our financial structure taking some pretty big hits. So looking at this screen, what we're looking at is a P with a potential move out of the middle, an I or J period. And I period would have started, J period would have extended the range off of the beige book information on the soft economy. So these things almost always go back and retrace the origins or starting point of the rallies or sell-offs. And that would take us back down into the 1185 area if that transpires. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 headed lower right here. And like I said, this one likes to retest the starting points of first stage of market development. So we'll see if this happens. Probably ain't going to happen today, but tomorrow is certainly within the cards. And we have in our tractor back down here at 1190. So we wanted to sell basically 25 plus or minus. Did want to buy 10 early in the morning, first time down in there, but it said it might take 15s to get in. And this pretty much was the market until the beige book spoke. Now, the beige book would be news that is what I call paragraph news. There will be the headlines, and you'll see those bullets coming out, but they're disassembling the paragraph or the statement. So in this beige book statement, they would be looking for economic softness. No one's really paying attention to inflation yet. And the Fed's stance on inflation has been excess manufacturing capacity and a weak job market ultimately keeps inflation under control. So right here is the news, and you're really put into a position of sell stopping into the market. Here's your one chance to get in the 1210, 12 area, and it produced a trade down to here. This was a setback trade that did not work. That produces a loser. This one is a plus. This is an RT, FRM pattern, and it produces a winner. So you're still batting 70% plus or minus. This number has been pretty much negative all day long. My guess is a lot of that is long liquidation from yesterday's buying. So good trading today in both markets. Okay, we have a potential move out of the middle today. Longer term, we're still dealing with a P. But if we go back into time right here, you can see that the spill from 29.12 to 16 is holding up pretty good. We go into our 29.04 area and 29 even, and the market isn't able to sustain that. So looking on this screen, lower high, lower low, and volume below yesterday, we'd be looking for a place to sell strength. Now, we do have some news tomorrow. We have jobless claims looking for 403, existing home sales for plus 4.6 million, Philly Fed minus 8.8, and LEI plus 0.3. LEI will look at where that growth comes from low money funds, low interest costs, and from utilities. I'll be looking into that to see if we've got any bump or push in the manufacturing sector. So we do have some news tomorrow. The focus will be jobless claims, and it'll flip to LEI and Philly Fed. I don't think anybody's paying a lot of attention to the housing market yet because it's doesn't look like it's going to recover anytime soon. So off this screen, lower highs, lower lows, volume lower. It favors a retest of support and, it favors lower prices tomorrow. Now, when we look at the F2 screen, a different time frame, we don't come to the same conclusion. Looking at what's gone on since Monday, we can make the case for a P. Looking at today's action, we can definitely make the case for a P. So when we have that incongruency between the two time frames, that typically yields a trading range. We do have some news tomorrow that will definitely influence the trading with the biggest focus on non-farm payrolls. So we had an official close at 27. Where might resistance lie? So we've got this area is 1. That is 2. 3. 4. This is 1. This is 3. 2. And that's 4. Okay to sell failure to take out see a trading range tomorrow if the E-mini just doesn't go nuts. On the buy side, we've got support at and the buy, assuming a sideways to lower. E-mini lower 21 to 25, letting them go get stops in the 24 area. So we do have news tomorrow. We had good trading in this contract too. 13 days in a row, first trade of the day for both markets has been spot on, and that's 26 out of 26. That's pretty darn good. And the reason I bring it up, other than bragging and patting myself on the back, is to show you that you are dealing with a superior information source, and you can make money doing this, and your trading program can be as simple as taking the first trades of the day, and you'll find that you're right at least 2 out of 3 times. Any questions? Karch, I see you guys beat Michigan for the 4th time in a row, I believe. Pretty darn good. Bragging rights for another year. You probably whip them in basketball too. So in 2 sports, you'll have bragging rights for both for a year. Michael, JB, everybody else, y'all have a great evening. See you at 700 hours Central Daylight Time, mañana.